You know, society places a definition on success that's unwritten. Society has a tendency to judge success on things. If you have a nice car, if you got a nice house, if you got that PhD, then you're successful. That's the way we live our lives, chasing things that we think measure success. Oftentimes, society also does success in comparison. You are successful as opposed to what the next man is doing. If I'm a doctor and you're a teacher, then I'm more successful than you. That's the way we're taught. I'm of the mindset that success is a state of mind. Not everybody in life can be a lawyer. Not everybody in life can be a doctor. Whatever you choose to be in life, if you be the best at it, then you are a success. Your success can't be measured by how great the next man is, because God didn't give everybody the same talents. God didn't give everybody the same blessings. You have to be the best that you can be in your life. The first time I seen my father, I was going to the 7th grade. That's the first time I ever met him. But I heard about him before I met him. And I heard about him by way of, your daddy is a snitch. Your daddy told on all the people. All these things that my father had done were put on me. Nobody knew him. They knew that I was his child. And they labeled me by his actions. So all of my life, I measured myself based upon what he had done. I vowed I wasn't gonna be him. Well, my father comes back my 7th grade year. He gets back on drugs. He gets back on drinking. He drinks and drugged out so much to where I pass him on the street and he wouldn't know who I was. But this is what I had put in myself. I'm not gonna be that. Remember the beginning, success is measured by comparisons. This is what society tells us. So I made it up in my mind, I compared myself to him. So this is what's gonna judge to me at my young age whether or not I'm a success. Chasing those girls, going out. I wanna be married and single at the same time. But it don't work. But I had nobody there to tell me where I was headed. I judged my life on where I was right there. I couldn't see past that moment. Well, I got 10 years in jail. I went to jail, I lost everything. From money to cars to homes to wife. Everything. It was at that point that God was talking to me. God was telling me that you wouldn't listen out there. You wouldn't listen when I told you don't go down that street, you went anyway. You wouldn't listen when I told you you don't need more than one woman, but you did it anyway. So God said, since I can't get your attention any other way, I'm gonna lock you up. There's a consequence to every action. And as a young black man, not having my father, not having someone there to tell me the difference of how to be a man and what society says a man is. See, there's a difference between being a man and being a male. You're born a male, but you have to learn to be a man. Somebody has to teach our young black men how to be men. Dad is not there teaching them what love is. He's not showing them what love is. You can fail yourself and you can fail God. Everybody else really don't matter. God looks on you and determines your success. But you have to believe that you can be what he said you can be. It's like getting on your knees every night and praying. Why do you pray to someone that you don't think can answer your prayers? Young people, we need to be asking ourselves, where do I want to be in 5 years? Where do I want to be in 10 years? What do I want to be doing? These questions have to be answered now. Now. You're not going to make the NFL, the NBA, and all those things that they lead you to believe if you're a good athlete. 1 in 10,000 people make the pros. So that's like taking 10 junior high schools and picking one person out of it to go to the pros. There's no true love unless you have somebody in your life that you can care for more than yourself. That's the true measure of love. If you just loving yourself, shame on you. Shame on you. And I say to all you youth in here today, you can be, the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit of what you can be. I don't care if it's at Glen Oaks, I don't care if it's in Lake Charles, I don't care if it's in New Orleans. Don't listen to what the naysayers tell you. You can be somebody right here out of Glen Oaks.